Namaste, I'm Dr. Madhusudanan, working as a professor in the Department of Kaya Chikitsa, ENPS Ayurveda Medical College, Kaningad. First, I would like to thank Team Jitnasa for giving me an opportunity to talk today's subjects. Today's my topic is an appraisal of Lakshana Rasayana. We know that Lakshana, it's easily available, it is having more guna, and if it is used properly, it will act as nectar. So, after proper assessment of the patient, we have to give the Lakshana Rasayana. Vagbhada says, Sakshat Amrita Sambodhe Gramani Sarasayana. Since the Lakshana, it is originated from nectar, it is considered to be Sreshta Rasayana. Compared to other Rasayana, the Lakshana Rasayana is considered to be Sreshta. And Kashyapa says, the Lakshana is having Srodasamcha Vishodayed. It is having the Srodo Vishodana quality. So definitely the Lakshana Rasayana that will act on Agni, Srodas, Rasadi Dhatus. And before planning the Lakshana Rasayana, we should have the following so many points. That is assessment of Satmyam, Dosha Doshyadi Vicharam, Kalam, indication, contraindication, collection and preparation, Purokarmam, duration, dose, method of preparation, complication, Pathya, and last about the Pascharka. First is about the Satmya. Before giving the Lakshana Rasayana, you have to go for the Satmya assessment. Since the Lakshana that is originated from the neck of Rahu named Rakshasa, the Brahmana, they won't need Lakshana. The Brahmana who is doing puja, they are not ready to take Lakshana Rasayana. Further, Vagbhada says, Dvija na asnandi. The Brahmana, they won't eat Lakshana. For this, Vagbhada gives further explanation how can you give Lakshana in case of Brahmana. So that the cow which is not given food for 3 days, the 4th day alone Lakshana should be given to the cow. And its milk, curd, buttermilk, ghee can be used just for instead of Lakshana. And next about the Asatmyata. Some people, they won't like to take Lakshana. So that is also you have to ask. Otherwise, the patient will have some chardi or murcha, etc. Lakshanas. And next point is the Dosha Dushyati Vichara. Vagbhada says, Pitta Rakta Vinirmukte Samasta Avarana Mavrude Shuddhe Va Vidyade Vayu Na Dravyam Lashanat Param. That is, except Pittavradam and Raktavradavadam, you can give all the Vata Vyadi, you can treat with the Lakshana Rasayana. The speciality of Lakshana Rasayana is, here you can give Lakshana Rasayana in case of Taduksha as well as Margavarana Janyam, but there should not be any involvement of Pitta and Rakta. So you should not give Lakshana Rasayana in case of Vadashonidam, Pittanubandhi Pakshagada, etc. And next about the Lakshana Prayoga Kala. According to the Rutu wise, you can give Lakshana. In case of Shita Rutu, as well as a Vasanta Rutu, if there is Kapholpanam, excessive vitiation of Kapha, you can give Lakshana Rasayana. In Varsha Rutu, for the treatment of Vata Rogam, you can give Lakshana Rasayana. And Sadha Rutu, always you can give Lakshana Rasayana if you are following Grishma Ratu. Next about the indication of Lakshana Rasayana. The disease which is due to Shita Vata Hima. And if the asti of the patient is Stabda, Bhagna, Kudila, Yadira asti. And if the patient is having Vata Roga. In this condition, the Lakshana Rasayana is considered to be best. Next is the contraindication, that is Pandu, Udara, Virakshata, Shofa, Trishna, Panatiya, Chardi, Visha, Vrana, Pitta Vigara, Akshiroga, Adisara, Shama Sharira. These are the diseases in which you should not go for Lakshmi Rasayanam. That means if there is Pitta Rakta Sambandham, surely you should not go for Lakshmi Rasayanam. Next, about the collection of Lakshmi Rasayanam. The Lakshana should be collected in the Vasanta Ritu from the Shita Desha or Shaka Desha, and the husk of Lakshana should be removed and it is soaked in the Madira overnight. Next day morning it should be taken and the Lakshana Swarasa should be prepared, and along with 3 part of either Madhya, Takra, Mastu, Kanji, Kaila, Sarpi, Vasa, Majja or Mamsarasa or Kwada appropriate to the disease should be added. Next, about the Purva Karma. The Snehana Svedana and Shodhana Karma should be given, and the patient is given with the Shita, Madura, Ahara and Aushadha, and the servant Paricharaka should be surrounded with the patient who should wear the garlands of Lakshana. Next, about the Kalam. The Uttama Matra Kalam is, that is for the 1 month, and according to some the Kala can be extended up to 6 months, and the Avara Kala, it is 1 Paksham, that is 15 days. Next, about the dose, that is Swarasa plus Madura, it is 1 Kudava, that is 192 ml, and the Swarasa alone, it is half Kudava, that is 96 ml, and the Swarasa Majja Kalka, it is 1 Pala, that is 48 gram. And next is the number of Lakshana. The dose of, that is Uttama Matra is 100 in number, Madhyama Matra is 60 Lakshana, and Avara Matra is 50 Lakshana. Next is the Aushadha Sevana Kala, that is Sabhaktam, that is with the food you can give Lakshana, or Pragbhakta, before food you can give Lakshana. Next is the method of administration. The Lakshana is having Agni Tulya Gunam, so that suddenly you should not give bulk quantity of Lakshana. Acharya explains Turito na yunjiyat. Suddenly you should not give bulk quantity of Lakshana Rasayanam. So that if you give Lakshana Rasayanam in bulk quantity, that will produce the Daha, Adisara, Alati, Chittanashi, etc. Lakshana, and that will produce harmful to the Ojas. So that for this purpose you have to give Lakshana quantity of Lakshanam should be in the Gandusha Matram. Beginning you have to give the Lakshanam in the Gandusha Matram for Kanda Vishodhanartham. And if there is no complication, you can give the remaining the dose later. For this purpose, the Lakshana Rasayanam can be given into the following method. That is, it is divided into 4 weeks. That is, first week you have to give the Lakshana Swarasam 12 ml plus Anupanam 36 ml. Second week, Lakshana Swarasam 24 ml and 24 ml of Anupanam. And third week, the Lakshana Swarasam 36 ml and 12 ml of Anupanam. And last week alone, Lakshana Swarasam 48 ml should be given. And next, about the complication, if the patient is having Vedana, Pradadam Svedana should be given. That is continuous, you have to go for the Svedana. And if there is Chardi Murcha, then Sheetambu Seka should be administered. And if the patient is having Vidaham, then Sheeta Hanulevam should be given. And next, about the Patyavatyam, and here Acharya explains the Shali, that is resembles like the conch shell, jasmine or moon or white in color, should be given with Yusha, Shira or Mamsarasa. And for the Panartham, the Madhya should be given for the Panartham. And if the Madhya Asatmya patient, then Aranala, Amlafala or gruel should be given. Then Apatyas are, that is uncooked water, Ikshvikaram, Matsya, Yana, Adva, Vada Atapasepa, Adhiga Bhashyam, Adhiga Chinta, Divasopnam, Jagaranam, Vyavayam, Dedisevana. These are the Apatya during the Lakshana Sevana. And next, about the Paschat Karma, that is Acharya explains Pitta Kopa Bayadande, Tadyat, Yunchyat, Mrudu Videjanam, Rasayana Gunanevam, Paripurnam Samasnate. That is because of the fear of Pitta Kopam, on the last day of lesson after the 20 that is in the 29th day or after the 1 month, you should go for the Virachanam. Pitta Gopa Bayadande, that is for the fear of Pitta, you should go for the Virachanam. And finally, before giving the lesson assignment, you must go for the above 12 points. Because of the Sodo Shodhana, Tishna quality, it will act as Kaphavada Shamakam. The Lashana is having very good result over the Dhadushajanya as well as Margavarananya Vadavyadi, especially the Kapha Medavada Vada. And also it is having very good result over the motor neuron diseases, lateral amyotrophic sclerosis and intervertebral disc prolapse. Thank you. Also, I express my sincere thanks to my student Rohit of BNPS and Jyoti of Shantigiri Ayurveda Medical College.